Hey guys, Boy and Dulabic here from Weekly Stand-Up News and Dulabic Studio. So today I want to talk to you about cameras. Now, first of all, if you are new to this, whether it's YouTube or just video in general, just start doing it. I'm sure you all have some kind of a camera, whether it's your cell phone, your webcam, on your laptop, or on your tablet, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure 99% of you have some kind of a camera. So just start doing it. Start shooting, start recording, start editing, start messing with it. It's the best way of doing it. I've been doing it for the past 12 years. And that's exactly how I started. Started with simple slideshows, and then I got, more in-depth and, all that. So just start doing it. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, I definitely recommend a DSLR camera. They're not that expensive these days. I'm using right now a Canon T3i camera, which right now retails for, depending where you are, for us in Canada, I think you can get it for $500 with a standard 18 to 55 mil lens, which, believe me, considering the quality it gives you, man, that's nothing. Now, when I was deciding what to use for my feature film, which I shot last summer, I was going to go with the Canon 5D. Now, problem with that is it's about a $3,000 camera, a little over $3,000. That's a lot of money. So I sat down, I looked at the differences, the pros and cons, and I decided to go with this one, the T3i. Obviously, it's not the same. The 5D, depending on what it is, will give you way more options, better quality in certain areas. However, depending on what you're doing, you can get close to the same quality with this one than with the 5D. And it costs you a fraction of what the 5D costs. So I decided to go with this one. The depth of field you're going to get with this camera or with these types of cameras, you cannot get with any camcorder out there. If you look at me right now, see the background is slightly out of focus, it's blurry, it gives it a nice professional look. That's because of a DSLR and specifically because of the lens. There are drawbacks to using a DSLR camera. For example, you're limited to 12 minutes of simultaneous recording time. So after 12 minutes, it just stops and you have to record another take. So for film production, that's not really an issue because you're rarely going to have takes that go longer than 12 minutes. Now, if you want to use this for videography, you want to shoot a wedding or speeches, anything like that, you're going to have an issue there. So in that case, you might want to think about getting a camcorder as opposed to a DSLR. Other limitations are also that if you want to play back, for example, the footage that you just recorded, you don't really have a way to skim through it. You pretty much just have to, watch each take, and that can take a little bit. So for example, what I do, I record myself here and then I go behind the camera because it's mostly just me recording this, and then I check the take, see if I like it, if I don't. So that can take some time, but that's something you're going to have to make up your mind on if that's important to you or not, if the quality that you get out of the DSLR justifies that little annoyance. At the end of the day, you have to keep in mind, DSLRs are still primarily photography cameras. So the features are really made for the photographer. However, they are increasingly more and more becoming video cameras. Canon has also a model which is really a hybrid that just looks amazing. Now, I definitely recommend a Canon camera over a Nikon camera, just because, in my opinion, Canon cameras are really more geared towards video when it comes to the DSLR cameras. For pictures, I use both of them, and honestly, I can't tell the difference. In that case, it just depends what lens you're using and individual settings and that kind of stuff. But for video, absolutely Canon. Now, the advantage right now is the T3i is two models behind. You have the T4 and you have the T5. The I at the end just means that the display, you can move it up and down, which I would definitely get. If you're shooting video and if you're holding in an awkward position, you want to be able to adjust the display. So definitely get either the T3i, 4i, or 5i. Now, honestly, there's really hardly any difference between the T3i and the 5i and the 4i in between. So just go with the T3i. You're hardly going to notice any difference, and it's going to save you so much money because it's 2 generations behind. So if you are a beginner, just start shooting with whatever you have. And if you want to take it to the next level, definitely get a DSLR, no question there, and you are going to see the difference. So stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to talk about the different lenses that I use and the different quality each lens gives you. Hey guys, if you like this video, feel free to check out some of my other videos and check out my other shows on this channel. And if you like it, subscribe.